All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Apparition. Hello, OA. Welcome back to Higurashi Console Arcs. Last time. Oh my god. Chisato just doesn't stop being awesome. And we had that amazingly hilarious tip with, with Chomo and Fujita. And like it ended with a shocker that that guy had also killed his family, which was pretty goddamn depressing. But oh my god, I swear the characters in this are above and beyond what they had to do. They didn't have to go that hard. Tomoe didn't have to be as awesome as she is, and Chisato didn't have to be as hilarious and amazing as she is. Like, I can't believe, because I've looked up the times for how much is left, and it looks like, including this stream, there's only about 3 more streams left in Someutsushi, which is what I figured, around 11 overall, but still kind of surprising, because it feels like the plot really hasn't even kicked into high gear yet with concerning Natsumi, except for that, laughing breakdown she had like maybe 2 streams back, I think, at the very end. But right now, Chisato has managed to schedule kind of force Akira and Natsumi to go on a date, which is all kinds of hilarious. So, yeah, yes, absolutely. Hello, Jess. Welcome to the stream. And I can't wait to see this, so let's get into it. A bustling, noisy crowd of people poured out of the entrance. Pushing along with that flow, Toto-kun and I finally made it outside. My eyes! While shielding them with my hand, I looked up at the sky. It was a fairly sunny day. The deep blue sky was clear, and the summer sun was shining brightly on the ground. It was a little hot. A cooling breeze blew through, mixed with the nasty smell of exhaust, but it didn't bother me at all today. Damn, Akira! First of all, wow, his build. Second of all, how appropriate. Jeez, considering, stuff. Like, there's so many Japanese shirts with English, with random English words on it, on them. Like, I just can't even, like, like, what the actual hell? Okay. It's a Sunday, so the movie theater was really crowded. Of course, it was packed. But it was fun, really. I skipped lightly and turned towards Toto-kun. Walking sideways, I flashed him a grin. But I was surprised. I thought you didn't like things like science fiction, Kimiyoshi. Are you fucking kidding me, Akira? That's not true. I like all kinds of movies. Romance, biographies, non-fiction. But I prefer... Oh god. Ugh. Stories that have a happy ending. Wasn't it that? Exactly, OA. That's why it's so hilarious. After saying that with a smile, Toto-kun let out a laugh. Recalling the time he confessed his feelings to me, I felt happy. Hello, Ji-chan. Welcome. Sure, yeah, you can just... Whatever, I'm so glad to have you either way. Right, today was my first date with Toto-kun. In the end, Toto-kun and I decided we should use the tickets Chisato-chan gave us and see the movie together. Thanks to that, I had to endure the cold shoulder and frequent teasing from everyone in class for the past week until Sunday came along.
So, Todo-kun, you thought it was alright? About today, I haven't heard you say anything about it.
Oh, 日曜日は基本的に野外スケッチだからね。
Yeah, this day is a great setup for an outdoor sketch.
今日みたいにいい天気だと風景がいい感じにかけて楽しいんだよな。
Yeah, he looks like he's going jogging, honestly. This looks like a workout outfit. Rather than an outfit he'd wear on a date, honestly. Oh, he is wearing jeans. I thought those were like shorts. It's fine weather today. It's fun to draw nice feeling scenery like this, huh? Oh.
いや、そうじゃなくて。
No, it's not like that.
言いたかったのは、特に約束とかはしてなかったってことで。
Jesus, Akira.
それに。
Seriously, you confessed to her. You don't have to pretend this isn't a date. Oh my god. I swear, his character of being like an artist who's kind of shy and his look are completely incongruous. What I wanted to say was, I don't normally do special engagements like this, but this is...
This is...
俺も、そう。
well...
君吉とこうやって、いつかはどこかに出かけたいって思ってたから。
I thought that one day I wanted to go somewhere with you, Kimiyoshi. My god, he is so shy. Like, you would not expect a guy that looks like this to be as shy as he is. When Todo-kun said that, he looked away in embarrassment. I suppose he was trying to hide it, but his cheeks were red down to his neck, so there was no point. Todo-kun always worried that he was no good at carrying on a conversation. Mood. And he felt unsophisticated. But that was the man I loved. Oh my god, Natsumi, you're so cute! Oh my...
君吉こそ、今日はなんか用事なかった？
Kimiyoshi, was there something wrong with today?
Yeah.
土日はいつも千里ちゃんたちと遊んでいたり、バイトをしてたりだったんだけど、今は
On the weekends, I was always playing with my friends and working at my job, but now...
ごめん。
Oh, sorry.
変なこと言っちゃった。気にしないでね。
I said something weird. Don't worry about it, okay?
When I noticed Todo-kun's expression starting to cloud over, I laid my hands in a panic. Maybe he heard from Chisato-chan and the others, but it wasn't a big deal anymore. It's behind me now and there's nothing I can do about it.
ダメだな、私。
I'm no good at this.
せっかくのデートなのに、場の空気が読めてないっていうか。
Dates are so troublesome. I can't read the atmosphere at all.
いいって。
That's okay.
それに、これでおあいこだから。
Because this is our first time.
ごめんね。
Sorry about that.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
Then the bell on the city concourse clock quietly rang out. It was 3 o'clock.
そういえば、もうお昼過ぎだよな。
By the way, it's already mid-afternoon.
君吉はこの後、まだ平気か？
Are you still feeling up for more after all this?
Huh? Yeah.
東堂くんさえ良ければ、もうちょっと。
As long as you're fine with it, Todo-kun, a bit longer would be good.
Really, it would be sad to say our goodbyes as soon as we finish watching the movie. Oh my god. They are so innocent. Like, seriously. They are so pure. Like, what the actual? Like, oh my god. Just a little more. I'd like to talk long with Todo-kun, if possible. I didn't know what to talk about, but I just wanted to stay with him.
じゃあ喫茶店にでも入ろうか。
Well, how about we head to a coffee shop? Akira. Man after my heart. Jesus Christ. That's all you gotta say to me.
喉も渇いたし。
I'm feeling thirsty. Oh my god. And then Natsumi's like,
Me too! I'm so glad you said first! Now come here, let's make out!
yeah, yes, finally! No, just kidding.
Yeah.
そういえば東堂くん、上映中ずっと映画に集中してたよね。
By the way, Todo-kun, you were focused on the movie during the entire screening, weren't you?
変かな。
Is that unusual?
俺映画の時ってあまり飲食とかしない方だからさ。
I'm not too interested in eating or drinking during a movie.
No, I mean, why didn't you look at me?
実は私も。
No, actually, I'm the same way.
映画にポップコーンは必須だって千里ちゃんは言うんだけど、横でポリポリ音がすると気が散っちゃうの。
Chisato-chan says that popcorn is essential for movie watching, but I get distracted when I hear crunching sounds around me.
あ、千里ちゃんには内緒だよ。
Oh, is that something Chisato-chan wouldn't want me to tell you?
分かってるって。
I know.
俺もあいつに一度、あ、映画だったかな。
Here we go. They had a history. I knew it. He must have broken up with her. I went with her once. No, maybe it was twice.
肝心のクライマックスの時に大きな音立てるから頭に来て袋ごと取り上げたことがあったな。
All those loud noises during the climactic scenes. I had to take the bag from her. Chisato is a national fucking treasure, Akira. You didn't appreciate her, that's your problem. The scene I pictured out of that moment was funny. I'm sure Chisato-chan would say, "What are y'all doing?" and try to take it back from Todo-kun. Then they'd start arguing about it with each other. Someone around them would get upset and say, "Be quiet!" But the scene was already be over by then, and... What was this feeling? Even though I was imagining the story and laughing about it, I wasn't having fun at all. What's going on? Oh, God! Instead, it made me feel uncomfortable and angry, mainly because Todo-kun had been to the movies with Chisato-chan. Damn, Natsumi. Clearly anything between them is long over. I reflexively shook my head to shake off the emotions engulfing me. What am I thinking? Those two are childhood friends. They've spent more time with each other than with me. So there are times when they go out together without regards for gender. Isn't it natural for them to have a story I don't know about? Besides, Chisato-chan is my precious best friend. She supported Todo-kun and me from the beginning, and she was the one who bought the tickets for today. So I appreciate what she's done. There's no reason to feel jealousy or animosity. But thinking back on it now, Chisato-chan looked different from usual on the day Todo-kun confessed to me. She felt a little more mean-spirited than usual. I could hear thorns in her words.
君吉。
Kimiyoshi?
Huh?
どうかした？
What's wrong?
なんか顔色良くないけど。
Something about your complexion doesn't look so good.
そんなことないよ。
That's not true.
あそこの店はどうかな。
Oh, how about we check out the shop over there?
あの店のチョコパフェすっごくカラフルで私のお気に入りなの。
That store sells chocolate parfait. It's so colorful, it's my favorite.
うんいいよ。
Okay.
俺もあの店のブレンド結構好きなんだよね。
I like that store's smoothies too. They're great, huh? Toto-kun, who did you drink that smoothie with? My God! Natsumi. They should just change the name of Hinamizawa syndrome to yanderitis or something. Seriously. I walked a little ahead of Toto-kun, trying to unravel these misunderstandings in my heart. I didn't want him to see my face right now. Are they in Okonomiya? No, they can't be. I remember this is like the exact same cafe where Rena spotted Rina and Tepe. I think at least. As soon as we entered the shop, a young waitress greeted us saying welcome and bowed carefully.
2名様ですね。
A table for two then?
こちらへどうぞ。
Right this way, please. She guided us to a pleasant seat in front of the window, and we sat down facing each other. Then, after wiping his hands with a napkin, Toto-kun unfolded the menu on his seat and showed it to me.
君吉はチョコパフェでいいの？
So, Kimiyoshi, does a chocolate parfait sound good?
Yeah.
やっぱりこれ
Oh, look at this.
新メニューみたいだから。
It looks like a new menu.
After saying that, I pointed to the entry from Melon Float Parfait on the other page. Chocolate parfait has been my favorite flavor for a long time, but I didn't want to eat one right now for some reason.
じゃあ俺はブレンドで。
Well then, I'll have a smoothie.
すみません。
Excuse me! Toto-kun called out to a nearby waitress and told her our order. The girl, who looked a little older than us, quickly wrote down our order on a slip of paper, then bowed to us with a business smile and headed back to the kitchen.
大学生かな。
Do you think she's a college student?
あのウェイトレスさん。
That waitress.
うんごめん。
Huh? Sorry.
よく見てなかった。
I didn't get a good look. Too busy looking into your eyes, baby.
Oh, Akira.
Damn it, Akira, you missed a great opportunity for a line there. Toto-kun said that while shaking his head, then looked back to the kitchen. But she was already gone. I guess he wasn't that interested, so I immediately returned my face to the cold beverage and took a drink.
どうして大学生だって？
Why'd you think she was a college student?
Huh?
なんとなく。
No reason in particular.
パッと見て私たちと年の差がない感じだったから。
She seemed happy to see us, like we're around the same age.
But really, I was more concerned with her appearance. I'm not very stylish, and my smile doesn't suit me either. Unlike me, she was a gorgeously beautiful woman. My God, Natsumi! This freaking insane jealousy! Holy shit!
大学生だったらアルバイトもし放題なんだろうね。
Jesus Christ, Natsumi! I don't think you're ready for a relationship if you're gonna look at every woman who like around you who fucking breathes as a rival for your affections. Damn, Natsumi, you gotta slow down. If he ever catches on to that, he is not gonna be happy. It's not gonna end well, girl. You gotta chill. Jeez.
If I was a college student, I wonder if I'd have a part-time job too.
と言っても私はあんなに綺麗じゃないからウェイトレスはダメだけどね。
Oh, God. And now you're fishing for a compliment. Oh, God. Well, I suppose it's a good opportunity. Oh, Natsumi. I understand what it's like to have low self-esteem, but...
I'm not very pretty though, so I'd be no good as a waitress, huh?
そんなことないさ。
That's not true.
君吉もきっと似合うと思う。
Kimiyoshi, it certainly suits you.
ウェイトレス姿。
The waitress image. I'd like you to just, wait on me. The whole coffee, tea, or meals kind of thing, Ah, damn it, I can't do Natsumi's voice. Not like Collider.
私接客苦手だから。
I'm not very good at interacting with customers though.
そっか。
I see. Well, me too. I'm not good at talking to people. Clearly, both of you. Although I think Akira is a bit better at it than Natsumi. Toto-kun made a bitter smile after saying that. Toto-kun certainly struggled to behave properly in social situations, but I was confident that female customers would accept his simple and sincere feelings. And I only noticed this week that Toto-kun has become rather popular with the girls in class. They were really longing for him, I've heard, and not just one or two of them. Oh, God. So there were definitely several people who stood in the shadows of envy, flashing hidden gazes towards me that were hard to notice unless I was really careful. Natsumi, you gotta take a chill pill. Damn, girl. I drank a cold gulp, then rolled around the ice in my glass. Like, yeah, okay, if someone is directly flirting with him, then yeah, you get pissed off. But just literally being around? God, girl, seriously, I'm worried about you. Oh, God. Then rolled around the ice in my glass. My dream had come true. But even though I should be satisfied, having fun, being happy, for some reason I was fully puzzled by a feeling I couldn't wrap my head around. When I was longing for him, I never thought about things like this. Going on outdoor school trips, asking each other our favorite kids' names, sharing our thoughts, joking around. So whatever the target is, the starting line is the same. And I'll be together with my favorite person. We can cheer each other on and offer support from the bottom of our hearts. But even if my feelings are fulfilled, can we really be in the same mind as each other? That's probably impossible. Primarily because of the way I'm feeling right now. People who don't receive the feelings of their sweethearts grow to envy their fulfilled partners and wish suffering on them. I'll begin to worry that a person will come for me, driven by scorn and doubt from losing something precious. I think you're projecting there, Natsumi. You gotta slow down. You gotta take a deep breath. I think you're doing a little bit of projecting here. It's not like that. The romance that I used to admire so much was not so different from the studying in the city that I could never enjoy. Girl, that's real life. Romance stories and real life romance are very different. With that in mind, I began to wonder if I was feeling really feeling happiness right now. It felt empty. Oh god.
お待たせしました。
I'm sorry for the wait. And then the waitress from before came to our table holding the items from our order on the tray. A smoothie for Toto-kun and a parfait for me. I put a lot of thought into ordering it, and it was very colorful. But to be honest, it didn't really feel like it matched my tastes.
あの人なら知ってる。
About that girl, I'm sure of it.
Huh?
Glancing to make sure the waitress had left, Toto-kun spoke quietly.
うちの高校の卒業生だよ。
That's a...
Oh, sorry. Wrong person. That's a graduate from our high school.
確か去年の生徒会役員だったと思う。
I think she was on the student council last year.
近くの大学に入ったって言ってたから、君吉の言う通り大学生で会ってるよ。
I heard she got into a college nearby, so it's just like you thought. She's a college student.
なんで知ってるの？
How do you know that?
去年の文化祭の時、予算とか業者の手配でお世話になったからさ。
She was helping with the budget and vendor arrangements during last year's cultural festival.
いい人だよ。とっても。
She's a really nice person. Akira! Okay, this one's kind of on you. It's an unwritten rule. Don't compliment other women while you're on a date unless they're related to you. Then that's sweet. Ugh.
あ、そうなんだ。
Oh, so that's it.
Though I felt relieved, at the same time I felt self-hatred emanating from the back of my heart. Oh God. Something is wrong with me. What am I thinking now? I ought to know by now that Toto-kun isn't that kind of person. Trying to shake it out of my mind, I carried a spoonful of parfait to my mouth. No surprise, after all of this, it didn't taste good at all.
そういえば、君吉は進路を決めた？
By the way, Kimiyoshi, have you made your career plans?
Huh?
Yeah, it is innocent. It's an innocent comment, but it's in bad taste on a date. Like, in a date setting. Like, if they were just having casual conversation, then yeah, that would be fine. But like, they're specifically on a date to be with each other, is what I mean. Yeah.
Huh?
いや、実は俺、昨日進路面談だったからさ。
Well, actually, I had my career meeting yesterday.
美術は大いに結構ですが、もう少し他の科目も頑張りましょうって言われちまった。
Your art is good, but you should try a little harder in your other subjects, they told me. Oh, God. Oh, God, this bullshit. When, oh, my God. This fucking well-rounded bullshit. Listen. Yeah, nobody's gonna care if a guy you're hiring to commission for an art piece, like, is not so good at fucking geography. Seriously. Or can't run a fucking mile. Like, oh my God, this well-roundedness, farce, hypocrisy, bullshit. Jesus Christ. Akira, I am so with you there. Jesus Christ, that, oh God. No one is gonna care if your artist is like, oh my God. Seriously. Like, the way college admissions, like... Oh, God.
でも東堂くんは陸王で美術の推薦で行くんだよね。
That's true, Jess. I suppose you cannot have any idea how jealous Natsumi is feeling right now.
got an recommendation to go to Rikuo University, didn't you?
俺
Huh?
俺君吉に志望校の話したかな
Oh, yeah, she heard that from the guidance counselor. Did I ever talk to you about my school choices? I stared blankly at Todo-kun's face with his eyes wide open and struggled to catch my breath.
えっとね、千里ちゃんにこの前聞いたのは、
Natsumi, you don't have to lie. Just say that the guidance counselor mentioned it offhand.
I heard it from Chisato-chan earlier.
東堂くんが陸王大に行くって。
Todo-kun, you're going to Rikuo University.
千里が
Chisato said that?
たくあいつおしゃべりだよな
Why was she talking about that?
まだ決めてないんだから誰にも言うなって口止めしておいたのに
I haven't decided yet, so I kept it quiet and never told anyone.
Oh, crap.
Hey, Todo-kun, you noticed? Oh god, Natsumi. Oh god, Natsumi, don't do this. Even though you kept it secret from me, why did you talk to Chisato-chan about it? It hurt. My chest tightened. It was painful. It began oozing out, as if my heart was on fire, and it was getting hot. It gradually grew more uncomfortable. I felt jealousy bulging out of my heart. Though I continued to maintain a smile, dark feelings were pushing me down, filling my chest. I needed to calm myself, be calm and think carefully. Chisato-chan has always been kind to me, hasn't she? When I fainted and woke up in the hospital, she was worried about me, and she cried so much. That's wrong. I won't think badly of Chisato-chan. Chisato-chan and Tamako-chan are my irreplaceable best friends. Those two treasure me from the bottom of their hearts.
でも、なんで千里ちゃん、
Oh god. Oh god.
But why Chisato-chan?
東堂くんが陸王大に行くって知ってたのかな
How did she know that Todo-kun was going to Rikuo University?
Huh?
あいつも陸王大に行くんだって
That girl is going to Rikuo University too.
タマも確か同じだよ
And I'm sure Tama is as well. Oh god. Right then, something snapped inside my heart. What? That story. This is the first I've heard of it. Chisato-chan is going to Rikuo University, and Tamako-chan is going with her. Well, what about me? I can't go together with them?
陸王大
Rikuo University?
あそこ結構ランク高いよ
That school is highly rated.
今からだと相当頑張らないとね
Y'all have to do your best from now on then.
夏美も最近成績上がってきてるけど安全策で攻めた方がいいよ
Natsumi, you've been improving recently, but you need to approach it cautiously.
ここなんてどう
How about here? At the time, when I talked it over with Chisato-chan and Tamako-chan, both of them told me Rikuo University would be too difficult, and that I should stop pursuing it. I listened to their advice, I believed it, and didn't ask anything more. Oh god. But at the time, had the two of them already decided that they would be going to Rikuo University? I had to go to a different place. Wasn't that all I knew? Well then, why didn't my best friends tell me so? No, not only that. Todo-kun was interested in Riku University. And Chisato-chan knew, didn't she? Why didn't she tell me? Because she didn't know? All that at that time, she didn't know that I liked Todo-kun?
やったね。
Y'all did it?
実はタマコと二人で賭けしてたんだよ。
Actually, Tamako and I had a bit amongst ourselves
夏美がアキラに惚れてるんじゃないかって。
about Natsumi and Akira falling in love.
で、私の勝ち。
And I win!
いや、ドローか。
Well, no, actually, it's a draw.
Huh?
タマコちゃんも知ってたの？
Did Tamako-chan know too?
Oh, honey, the whole school knows.
当たり前でしょ。
Except Akira, of course. He's a bit thick-headed when it comes to things like this. Darn near everything except art. And being hot. Since the beginning, sugar.
初めて会った時に私たちが気づかなかったとでも思ってたの？
Since we first met. Y'all thought we wouldn't notice?
タマコと二人でいつ打ち明けてくれるか待ってたんだからね。
Tamako and I have been waiting for y'all to tell us.
ごめんね。言い出せなくて。
Sorry. I couldn't say it.
Oh god, that was a lie. She should have known. I've liked Todo-kun since the first time we met. So why wouldn't the two of them tell me? Had my friendship been misplaced? Were the two of them laughing at me? When I graduate from high school, I'll be going to a different school and I'll be separated from Todo-kun. They both knew and they acted considerate, supportive. Were they making a fool of me behind my back? Oh god, Eunice and I, oh god. Unforgivable. Unforgivable, unforgivable, unforgivable! Eunice and I, oh god. I thought they were my friends. I thought they were my precious best friends. They betrayed me. They did dirty, conniving, horrible things. Oh god!
君吉
Kimiyoshi?
おい君吉
Hey, Kimiyoshi!
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just having a bit of a murder fantasy in my head. I'm okay though.
As I returned to myself, I noticed Todo-kun was squatting down beside me and looking over me with a worrisome expression. That is actually a good... It is actually a good point, though. Like she should ask them why they didn't tell her. This is actually, out of all the things that Natsumi has been upset about during this date, this one is actually, you know, worth thinking about. I really hope she asked them why they didn't tell her. Todo-kun was squatting down beside me and looking over at me with a worrisome expression. My body was cold. I was trembling uncontrollably, and everything in front of me was sharply colored, changing shapes and looking distorted. And yet, sweat was pouring out from my entire body. Several bead-like drops were floating on my forehead, and multiple lines were flowing down my cheek non-stop. What is this? What should I do? Why is it so cold? Am I in pain? Does it hurt?
突然どうしたんだ君吉
What happened all of a sudden, Kimiyoshi?
なんでもないよ。
Nothing.
ちょっと考え事。
Just a little lost in thought.
ちょっとなんてことあるか
There must have been something.
汗びっしょりで顔色も悪いじゃないか
You're drenched in sweat and your complexion is pale.
すぐ救急車を。
You need an ambulance right away, please. Please get her to the hospital.
大丈夫だから。
I'm alright.
本当に。
Really?
The customers in the store began turning to look at the source of the loud noises. I couldn't stand the uncomfortable feeling, so I stood up and began to make my way out of the store. As I wandered, my feet began to wobble and I crumpled to the ground.
君吉。
Kimiyoshi!
平気だから。
It's no big deal.
私。
I'm totally...
After saying that, I lifted myself to my feet again, but I didn't have any power left in my legs. Why? Why is this happening to me? Oh God, Natsumi. I felt miserable and embarrassed. Tears started flowing out and I began to sob. I didn't understand. I felt healthy this morning and my mood was at its best. Suddenly my body no longer felt like my own. It wasn't listening to me any longer. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why today? Today is very, it's more important to me than anything.
君吉。
Kimiyoshi.
ごめんね。
Sorry.
私平気。
I'm fine.
Right then, my body was lifted and softly placed on someone's back. When I opened my eyes, nearly blinded by my tears, I could see the side of Todo-kun's neck.
東堂君。
Chisato.
帰ろう。君吉。
Let's get going, Kimiyoshi.
家まで送るよ。
I'll take you home. You should take her to the hospital. Let's get going, Kimiyoshi. I'll take you home.
Oh, wait.
I quickly tried to get off Todo-kun's back. However, of Todo-kun's back. However,
送る。
we're heading out.
いいね。君吉。
Let's go, Kimiyoshi. After those powerful, gentle words, and from the comfort of a large back, I remained silent, took a big gulp, and then nodded to him. I remained silent, took a big gulp, then nodded to him. Still riding on Todo-kun's back, I was on the way home. My house wasn't very far from the station, but it would have been difficult on my own. It takes a considerable amount of energy to walk with a person on your back, even if it's just a young girl. So Todo-kun's back was totally covered in sweat. Plus, I could feel unfamiliar looks from pedestrians along the way. I tried telling him on the way that this was embarrassing and that it could put me down already, but I could tell that Todo-kun was feeling even more embarrassed. So I apologized and continued clinging to his back.
I'm sorry.
いいって。
It's all right. Yeah, this background is really beautiful. Like, just look at the lighting here around around this little brick wall here. Like, seriously. I already lost track of how many times I repeated those words of apology. And every time, Todo-kun answered in that gentle tone. So many things to apologize for. Sorry for ruining today's date. Sorry for making you carry me this far. Sorry for making you feel sad, worrying about me. And Todo-kun, for keeping a secret from you. I'm sorry that I kept lying to you. Oh God. Oh, Natsumi. Tears began to overflow. So many teardrops fell into Todo-kun's back and neck, but he didn't say anything. He just held me tight so I wouldn't fall. I felt both happy and sad. I couldn't stop myself from crying. I didn't want to let go. I wanted to stay with gentle Todo-kun forever. But if I said one thing to him, or if someone else told him, I wouldn't be able to stay together with him.
Oh, Todo-kun.
I sternly tightened both my arms around Todo-kun's shoulders, embracing his back. I wanted to stay like this forever. I wanted these happy times to continue forever and ever. That was my only wish. It is sweet apparition. I kept my eyes closed during the journey home, while feeling the warmth of the person I loved. Around the corner, Todo-kun stopped before reaching my house. Todo-kun said that he would carry me all the way home, but I was sure that Mom would be unhappy if she saw this and realized I'd been spending time with a boy from school. Or maybe she would unreasonably reprimand Todo-kun. So somehow I persuaded him to let me go.
Uh,
felt gloomy. It hadn't been as much fun coming home since that great disaster struck. We weren't even hurt by it directly, but everyone in the same family has been acting weird since that day. I felt gloomy. It hasn't been much fun coming home since the great disaster struck. We weren't hurt by it directly, but everyone in the family has been acting weird since that day. And maybe that includes me. Someday I believe things will be back to normal, but there's no sign of that at the moment. Mom has been stuck in the mood of that day regardless of who is around her, and Grandma has been hiding in the back room chanting prayers, and Dad just leaves the two of them alone. Mom has been stuck in the mood of the day since regardless of who is around her, and Grandma's been hiding in the back room chanting prayers, and Dad just leaves the two of them alone. Family breakdown. That's the term I've heard on TV. Yep, oh God. However, perhaps it'd be appropriate to describe the current situation that way.
ただいま
I'm home.
When I opened the door to the house and slowly walked in, Mom was standing by the entrance.
ただいま
I'm home.
Mom stood there expressionless with her arms folded, just looking down at me without saying a word. My hair was a mess and my face was disheveled. It was obviously a bad sign.
どうしたの
What's wrong?
夏美
Natsumi,
ちょっと来なさい
come here for a while.
だからどうし
Huh? Why you?
いた
Ouch!
Mom suddenly grabbed me. She clutched my arm and began to pull while walking forward. I quickly shook off my shoes. It was as much as I could do to keep up.
待ってお母さん
Oh God, what's going on?
Wait, Mom!
痛いよ
This hurts!
I struggled as hard as I could against Mom, but there was no wind left in me. And when we entered the living room, she crudely thrust me forward like she was throwing me away. Oh God. I looked up at Mom while rubbing my shoulders with tears in my eyes. It was so horrible, I was shivering. Mom's face was colored with a rage I'd never seen before. She was staring at me. Natsumi,
あなた私たちに隠し事をしてたの
you've been keeping a secret from us, haven't you?
隠し事
Secret? I don't know any secrets. No secrets here.
何のこと
What do you mean? Secrets don't exist. Secrets are a myth.
とぼけないで
Don't play dumb! The atmosphere caused me to tremble. I was on the verge of screaming. I squeezed my body and shrank down. My entire body was enveloped in fear. My throat dried out with a burning hot pain, and the inside of my head was turning white. The atmosphere caused me to tremble. I was on the verge of screaming. I squeezed my body. Sorry, I just keep sometimes reading the same twice. Hello, Anya. Welcome to the stream. Hello, T. Welcome. My entire body was enveloped in fear. My throat dried out with a burning hot pain, and the entire inside of my head was turning white.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
おか
Mom?
先生から先ほど連絡がありました。
It's about the part-time job, isn't it? There was a message from your teacher a while ago.
あなた、親に内緒でアルバイトをしていたんだって？
You had a part-time job and you kept it secret for your parents? Uh-oh, she is busted. When I heard that, I froze. I heard about it earlier. Ogata-sensei called me into the staff room for that. I knew it. That teacher broke her promise after all. I won't tell your parents, she said, sounding honest. Something like, I'm worried about you too. The only thing you're actually worried about is how it will benefit yourself, right?
どうなの？
Is it true?
夏美、
Natsumi?
さっさと答えなさい。
Please answer immediately!
あなた、親に恥をかかせて悪いとは思わないの？
Don't you think it's wrong to disgrace your parents?
私だって
I was...
言い訳なんて聞きたくないわ。
I don't want to hear any excuses.
厳しい家計をなんとかやりくりして、あなたには十分なお小遣いを渡してあげているはずよ。
I manage a careful budget. Your allowance is more than enough, isn't it?
それをあなたは陰でこそこそと。
But you feel the need to sneak off into the shadows. Oh god, this is like the gift of the Magi right here, almost. Jess, oh god, except a bit more one-sided.
情けない。
Miserable!
本当に情けない。
Truly miserable.
親の言うことも聞けずに、金遣いばかり荒くなって、悪い子たちとつるんで出歩いて。
Not listening to her parents, crudely gathering spending money, hanging out with bad children, going out and about.
こんな風になったのも、お父さんとおばあちゃんが甘やかして育てたからよ。
It's all because damn grandma spoiled you while you were growing up. Oh god.
あなたみたいな親不孝は、私の娘じゃないわ。
People like you with no respect for their parents. You're not my daughter! Oh my god. No! Don't say that!
そんなに気に入らないのなら、この家を出て行きなさい。
If you hate it so much, then leave this house!
さあ、
Come on!
親のありがたみもわからないあんたなんて、一人で好き勝手に生きて、勝手にどこかで死ね！
You don't even know how to appreciate your parents. You can live a carefree life on your own and die there! My god. What the fuck are you doing? Right then, suddenly. Oh my god, seriously. I agree 1000%, Ji-chan. How dare she say that about her daughter over something so trivial? Even over something bigger. You never, ever say that. I used to like you, Natsumi's mom, who I forgot your name. But now you are at the top of my shit list for this episode. Seriously. My growing feelings of heartache suddenly became colorless, transparent. The thoughts in my head cleared up. I wasn't angry. I wasn't afraid. Sorrow, suffering, guilt, gratitude, despair, everything. Everything intricately mixed together. The vectors in my mind coalesce on one thing. Who? Wow, this music sounds a lot like Fata Morgana. Who asked me to stay at this house? When did you ask me to become a member of the Kimiyoshi family? Being a person from Hinamizawa, do you really think I would wish for that? Tap. I've suffered bloody hardship since I came to this city, thanks to the rural town I came from. Tap, tap. And thanks to that great disaster, I've had to hide my connection to those strange people, carrying secrets on my back and making great efforts to maintain them. Tap, tap, tap. There's nothing for it. I was trying so hard, but Hinamizawa destroyed everything! What are the three families? What is Oyashiro-sama? What is the curse? Okay, Ji-chan, good night. Have a good sleep. Hinamizawa hasn't given me anything. He gave me that horrible disaster. That's it! If only I wasn't from Hinamizawa, I'd be acting natural, like usual, without any of the negative distractions. I'd be behaving properly. Playing with my friends like normal, starting to improve my grades like normal, and finding a person to fall in love with like... Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! This line! This line. This is a callback. Or rather, a call forward to my favorite line in Sumi Hiraboshi. Possibly all of Higurashi. During the climax of Sumi Hiraboshi, Rena said something similar to this in a different context. And oh god, is it my favorite line. But oh my god, poor Natsumi. Everyone in that terrible town of Hinamizawa. Everyone who lived there, drinking that water, breathing that air, they've ruined my happiness, my effort, my hope. If that's the case, I don't need this anymore! And she'll go away! Disappear! Finally, I made it to my room. How many hours had it been after Dad came back? I wonder how long those two of them were scolding me. After all, they were both mad about my part-time job, but neither of them wanted to listen to me explain the reason why I was working there. Oh, God. They didn't care about the reason. I guess they just wanted to be upset. That's actually true. In a way. They've grown distrusting. And I didn't feel like talking about it anymore. I was always the easygoing sort of person who would have used the money from my parents. Besides, I could hear the two of them scolding me, mixed with Grandma's annoying, high-pitched, energetic ritual prayers.
そうだ。
That's it.
アキラくんの誕生日プレゼントに使おう。
Oh my god!
I used the money for Akira-kun's birthday gift.
That's it. I used the money for Akira-kun's birthday gift.
あとは夏休みの
And later, during summer vacation, muttering to myself, I closed my eyes and tried to sleep. It'd be dinner time in a little while. I'm sure they'll come wake me up. Or maybe they won't bother to wake me and have dinner without me. But I'd be fine with that. Oh. Those were fun times. I was happy too. But beyond that, there was something annoying. That's why I should forget everything and go to sleep. Tomorrow I can make Akira-kun at school, and we'll share fun stories about yesterday. So if that can reduce these depressing feelings, that'll be enough. It was getting close to dusk. Scarlet sunlight began pouring in through the windows, dyeing the room red. Faintly, from somewhere far away, I heard the voice of the Higurashi. They were a decent substitute for a lullaby for me. Slowly I lost consciousness, leaving my body behind to enter a world of sleep. There we go. New chapter. I am going to take a little bathroom break. I will be right back. I do know one thing, that this chapter is a bit long. We will be stopping in the middle of it. Yeah, because that's just the way the chapters work out time-wise. Okay, so I just want to say I will be right back in a couple of minutes. Or rather, probably less than a couple of minutes, like maybe a minute or two. Which is, again, which actually is a couple of minutes. God damn it. I'll be back. Jeez. Alright. Okay, and I am back.
Mom?
I headed down the stairs into the dimly lit living room. Mom and Dad were there gazing into the TV screens. Mom was peeling an apple in her hands, and Dad didn't seem to notice me. Or maybe he was ignoring me. He was staring at the screen with a dejected look on his face. Oh, what's going on? Jeez. The picture flowing in was the evening news. A female reporter on the screen pointed to the country road behind her while continuing her explanation in a slightly excited tone.
はい、現場からお伝えします。本日正午過ぎ、岐阜県山中の県道で女性の遺体が発見されました。年齢は70歳から90歳で、身長は150センチ前後。
Huh, another one. I wonder who this is.
Yes, a message from the scene. This afternoon, the body of a woman was found on a rural road inside the mountains of Gifu Prefecture. Her age is estimated between 70 and 90. Her height is approximately 150 centimeters.
Is this Oreo?
警察の発表では殺害された後に遺棄されたとの見解で、被害者の身元を現在確認中。
Did she take the secret passage? But she died anyway? Is this Oreo?
The police have released a statement suggesting that the body was abandoned after being killed. They're currently confirming the identity of the victim.
Right then, the television shut off. After that, the room fell silent and filled with a heavy atmosphere.
That was...
Trying to collect my thoughts on the story from the news, I felt bewildered. Wait, what?! Wait, did I miss something?! Wait, when did her grandma die? Oh no. Grandma's corpse had finally been found. But why? What the fuck is going on? She's acting like they all killed her together. This is insanity. This is pure insanity. My God. This is some straight up zombie movie shit. Oh my God. Or rather like one of the, what's that? One of those like things where like there's something in the air or the water where everybody makes everyone turn into monsters. Like, you know, not like physically monsters, but like mentally, like, you know, just killers. Holy fuck! It's like she's talking like she planned it. Why? I never thought they would find it so quickly. How many days had it been? I'd already forgotten. It felt like it was only yesterday, like an illusion reminding me of the old days. That day, as I came home from school and opened the front door, a suspicious odor caught me off guard. I frowned after unintentionally inhaling it, then began examining the inside of the house.
なんだろうこれ。
What is this?
Oh my God. While thinking hard and walking towards the source of the smell, I heard a noise in the bathroom that sounded like shaking ice. Oh my God! What a scene to walk in on! Then, wondering what was happening in there, I opened the glass door and took a look inside. Oh my God! Oh my god. I think I would have just died from shock. Seeing something so nightmarish. Oh my god. After a moment of hesitation and catching my breath, I crawled down on the spot and took a seat. There, I saw Mom's trailing over Grandma's body like she was riding a horse, raising a kitchen knife over her head. Oh my god! Repeatedly thrusting it into Grandma's stomach. Blood was splattering everywhere like she was bathing in it.
おかえり、夏美。
Oh my god! Holy fuck. Jesus Christ! I think I would have just died from shock if I was Natsumi there. Welcome home, Natsumi. She was glaring at me. Mom turned her blood-soaked face towards me and stared at me with an ominous light in her eyes.
決まってるでしょ。
Isn't it obvious? Mom eerily scratched her small head, then looked at me and laughed. Why did she kill her? There was no good reason for this. Grandma's ritualistic praying since this morning was getting really annoying. Mom yelled at her to stop it, but Grandma said some harsh things in her defense. They must have gotten carried away and it came to this.
仕方ないでしょ。
Yay! We hit 40! And what a one to hit 40 on. I suppose it couldn't be helped.
このままだと私たち一家がHinamizawaの人間だって近所にも知られてしまうしね。
As it is, people in the neighborhood would have found out we were from Hinamizawa.
夏美だっておばあちゃんの気候のせいでみんなから変な目で見られるのは嫌でしょ？
Natsumi. Oh, I think the word order is messed up here. Can you even imagine the strange looks everyone would give us over Grandma's eccentric behavior? Don't you agree? Mom was clearly concocting an excuse in hindsight, but I was looking at it from the beginning. She was feeling disgusted with Grandma from the start. That unfortunately snowballed into murderous intent, and she must have killed her with that knife. Still, in order to protect the life I've built until now, I couldn't turn my back. If someone found out, Mom would be taken away from this house. So once Dad came home that night, we convinced him to hide Grandma's body in the mountains. Could you even imagine them telling the dad about this? Like, imagine that scene! Driving through the dark mountains with Dad, we searched for a secluded, unfamiliar place.
おばあちゃんが見つかっちゃったらもう今までの生活には戻れないよ。
We can't go back to our normal life if Grandma's body is found.
だから絶対に発見できないところに隠さなきゃ。
So we have to hide it somewhere it will never be found. Understand? After receiving those intimidating instructions from Mom, I continued walking with a flashlight in hand, desperately thinking of a hiding place that would never be found. Same apparition. Yeah, the reveal of this was incredible. Things went from 0 to 100. Da-da-da, happy school lives, a bit of jealousy, a bit of murder cases in the background. Then, bam, that was amazing horror. That was incredible horror. Especially, without any kind of visual aid. I think that would be even scarier in a manga format, honestly. I really do. And while thinking scary thoughts, while feeling uneasy, while being crushed by guilt, my whole family buried Grandma's body in the ground. And yet, for all that, I tried to hide my tears while those frightening thoughts ran through my head. Was it all in vain?
No way!
Filled with despair, I collapsed on the spot. Dad remained unfazed. Mom set down the remote control, then slowly turned her eyes away from the TV and back to me.
どういうことなのかしらね、夏美。
Do you know what this means, Natsumi?
Me?
なんで見つかったのかって聞いてるんだけど。
Do you know why it was found?
I don't know! There's no way I could.
Bang. Mom vigorously slammed the table while rising to her feet. The ashtray resting on the table was launched to the floor.
知らないはずはないでしょ。
You don't know! Can that really be possible?
みんなで捨てに行ったじゃない。
Have you thrown everyone away?
忘れたとは言わせないわよ。
I won't let you say you forgot!
Mom!
だけど家族の中に裏切り者がいた。
There must be a traitor in our family.
そういうことじゃないの？
Isn't that so?
違うの？
Am I wrong?
わざと道端からでもわかるように。
You can clearly see it from the roadside!
すぐに見つかるような場所におばあちゃんを置いた人がいた。そういうことでしょ？
Someone chose to hide Grandma in a place that would be discovered right away. Isn't that how it is?
夏美。
Natsumi! After that breath, I froze. I realized that she was implicating me as the traitor.
It's not me! I really don't know! Really? I don't know anything!
しらばっくれるな。
You're still playing dumb! Mom grabbed the fallen ashtray and smacked me with it. The ashes covered my face and I suddenly started coughing. Oh God! Oh God!
あんたじゃなければ一体誰だっていうのよ。
If it's not you, then who the hell are you saying it is?
あんた以外に誰がやるっていうの。
Oh wait, I think that's a record player. Aside from you, who could do it?
答えてみなさい。さあ、
Answer me, come on!
さあ。
on!
That's what? I was.
It's not me. I don't know anything. I can't answer. There's no way I can answer.
Dad?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Dad! Seeking help, I looked to Dad. However, Dad remained still, avoiding eye contact with everyone.
Hey, Dad. I did it properly, didn't I? Isn't that right? Isn't it?
やめなさい
Stop it!
また甘えた声でお父さんお父さんって
Calling Dad, Dad in that pathetic voice!
人に頼ればいいとでも思ってるの
Do you think it's so right to be dependent on other people?
いい加減にしなさい
Give me a break!
お父さんがそんなことするはずがないでしょうが
Dad couldn't possibly do such a thing!
家族を窮地に追い込むようなそんなバカなことあんた以外に誰がするっていうのよ
I don't exactly understand what she's suggesting Natsumi did. Like, is she suggesting Natsumi really went out there herself to hide the body? Like, how would she have gone out there herself without them helping her? Like, wouldn't they have all gone together to do this? Who else besides you would do such a stupid thing and drive the family into panic?
ね
Well? Mom very slowly smiled toward Dad. That smile was cold, intimidating. Threatening was the word that best matched his appearance. Why doesn't she have a sprite?
どうなの
What do you think? Dad nodded powerlessly. When I saw that, I felt abandoned and wanted to cry. I can't believe it. Dad, why are you doing this? Why are you lying? I haven't done anything. It wasn't me who stuck Grandma in a place that was easy to find. The one who did that. Wasn't it you, Dad? Exactly. Like...
Hold on, Dad. See, it isn't so. Right.
夏美わかる
Natsumi. You understand?
思い出して
You must remember.
これは全部あなたが一人でやったことなの
You did all of this yourself.
おばあちゃんを殺して山に捨てに行った
Wow, what a scumbag. You are scum. Seriously. Killing Grandma, abandoning her in the mountains. In a shock, I opened my eyes. What are you talking about, Mom? All of a sudden, what are you saying?
だから夏美
So? Natsumi?
あれは全部夏美が一人でやったことなの
You did all of that yourself.
そうよね
Isn't that so?
そうだったじゃない
That must be the case.
だから悪いのはあなた一人でしょ
So the only bad person here is you. Right?
Why are you saying this? A lie? came home from school, Mom was already with Grandma.
違うわ。
You're wrong.
思い出しなさい。
Please think back.
あなたがおばあちゃんを殺したの。
You were the one who killed Grandma. Fuck you and your gaslighting bullshit. That's... It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Mom was the one who did it, right? Right? Why is she saying it was me?
家族はお互いかばい合うもの。
Families are supposed to protect each other.
そうでしょ？
Isn't that right?
そうよね。
Isn't it?
それならあなたも家族をかばわなくちゃね。
In that case, you need to protect your family too. Mom looked at me, wearing a cold smile on her face. It was the same ice-cold smile she was making towards Dad earlier. I don't understand. What is Mom saying? I don't understand what Mom is trying to do at all.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm
もしも家族に類が及ぶようなことになったら、
If we want to preserve the family's livelihood,
その時は夏美、あなたが家族全員の代表として警察に出頭するの。
if we want to preserve the family's livelihood, Natsumi, you're going to talk to the police right now to take responsibility for the whole family. You bitch.
あなた一人で
You alone.
家族を裏切った罰として家族のために犠牲になってもらうわ。
This is your punishment for betraying the family. You will be sacrificed for the family. Fuck you!
Oh, why are you doing this?
I stared straight into Mom's eyes. But I couldn't sense anything. It was as if there was no life inside them. And it was as I pleaded to her, looking up with tears running down my eyes. But I couldn't sense anything. It was as if there was no life inside them. And it was as I pleaded to her, looking upon with tears running down my eyes. Mom just looked at me with an eerie expression, loosely resembling a smile.
No.
やだお母さん。
No, Mom.
ねえ、何を言ってるの？
Please. What are you even saying?
意味がわからないよ。
I don't know what you mean.
ねえ、お父さん。
Please. Dad.
Clinging to that, I looked at Mom and Dad. However, Mom continued smiling like before, and Dad remained silent like usual.
This can't be.
Tears continued flowing down my face. Why? Why is this happening? Well, this is my irreplaceable family. My gentle mom, my warm dad, these precious people. Why are they doing this? No. Good. Ah!
夏美
Natsumi? Mom suddenly grabbed my wrist and held it tight. And with her other hand, she turned me around so violently that I thought my jaw would dislocate. Then Mom threw a strong, piercing gaze right into my eyes. Jesus Christ.
バカなことをしたのはあなたなの。
You were the one who did those stupid things.
せっかく田舎の沖宮を出て念願のマイホームを手に入れてここでみんなが楽しく暮らしていたのに。
We left the countryside in Okunomiya, got the home you always wanted, and everyone was living here. We left the countryside in Okunomiya, got the home you always wanted, and everyone was living happy nice. Happy here, sorry. I can't read.
私たちは幸せに暮らしていたのに。
We were living happily.
おばあちゃんが死んであなたも内心は喜んでいたじゃないの。
When Grandma died, deep down you were pleased, weren't you?
私に感謝したでしょ。
You appreciated me, didn't you? Didn't you?
それをどうしてあなたはぶち壊しにするの。
Why are you destroying that? Oh my god. Why? Why do you have so little regard for your parents? Ah! Mom finally tossed me and I hit the wall hard. For a moment, the pain left me unable to breathe. Then she slowly walked towards me, looking down at me with a ferocious expression on her face. Haruko, you!
あなたは邪魔しないでちょうだい。
Please don't interrupt me! Mom glared at Dad with a look resembling a demon. It seemed like Dad was trying to step in, but he apprehensively lost his spirit after that, and he withdrew his raised hand. Ah! Mom staunchly kicked me in the stomach. Oh my god! She is a bitch and a half! See, oh god. A dull pain ran through my abdomen, leaving me no choice but to curl up while holding my stomach. I started to feel nauseous, but I was able to hold it back.
家族を裏切る悪い子はもちろん社会から罰せられます。
A bad child who betrayed her family should obviously be punished by society.
警察からねえ。
By the police, of course. God! Fuck you! Ah! Mom delivered another kick to my abdomen.
でも社会より先に家庭が悪い子を罰しなければなりません。
What a bitch! I take every good thing about you I said back! But before society can do it, The family must punish this bad child.
教育は学校と社会と家庭の3つの場で行うべきものでしょ。
School, society, and home are the 3 areas of education, right? Ah! Oh god. Mom, stop. Ah! Mom kicked me in the abdomen yet again. All of this is so unusual. Forcing me to wear wet clothes, that's a punishment. This is justification for an assault. This isn't Mom. This isn't something Mom would do. This reality felt more like a nightmare. I tried to hold in my nausea. My consciousness was gradually fading away. Even the screams were getting quieter. Help! Someone, anyone who could hear me, help me, help me! I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything wrong. Yet why? Why is this only happening to me? Someone please help me! At that time, suddenly Mom stopped moving. Did the dad stab her?
やめなさい、ハルコ。
Oh, he just stopped her.
Please stop this, Haruko.
Grasping Mom's hand and trying to stop her. It was Dad. And then
私なんだよ。
It's me, you know.
あそこにあれを置き直したのは。
I put it back there.
thank you for finally standing up. What? Aside from Dad's voice, the living room fell silent. Mom turned her body and roughly held her breath while waiting for the next words from Dad.
ですって。
What was that?
それはどういうこと？
What do you mean by that?
すまない。
I'm sorry.
だけど、ハルコに夏美。お前たちに辛い思いはさせない。
But Haruko, I won't let you hurt Natsumi.
私が全て引き受ける。
I'll take responsibility for everything. I'm sorry.
今ならまだ間に合うはずだ。
There should still be time now.
お父さんは警察に行くよ。
Dad, we'll go to the police.
This is so fucking messed up! How did last chapter was the happy, nice date with some jealousy? What?
警察？
Police? When Mom shook away the hand that was holding her, she clenched her fist and trembled with anger. However, Dad was not afraid. Breaking through the tone, he calmly pushed forward and continued speaking.
怒らないでくれ。大丈夫だよ。
Don't be angry. Everything will be alright.
私が一人でやったことにすればいいだろ
Maybe they'll believe I did all this on my own.
う。ハルコも夏美も無関係だ。
How could Natsumi had nothing to do with it?
お前たちは関係ないんだ。
I agree, Apparition. This is 0 to 400.
All of you are unrelated to this.
それならいいだろ
Well, how does that sound?
Dad!
う。かわいそうに。こんなひどい目に遭わせて。
Poor thing. You've gone through a lot.
ごめんな、夏美。
I'm sorry, Natsumi.
Trying to cheer me up, Dad extended both his arms. He lifted me up to support me, and tears again began to fall from my eyes.
Dad. This is... This is...
私はただ幸せでいられたらそれでよかっただけなのに。
If I could just be happy, that'd be good enough.
Living happily with all of my family. It was such a difficult thing. I didn't want anything special. I just wanted to keep enjoying every day. So why was this?
夏美大丈夫だから
Natsumi. Everything will be alright.
Dad knelt down and hugged me tightly.
お父さんもずっと考えていたんだよ
Your dad's been thinking for a long time
どうしたらいいか
about what I should do.
元通りに家族揃って幸せに暮らすにはどうしたらいいのかずっと考えていたんだ
How we can live happily as a whole family. I've been thinking about it for a long time.
But でもお父さんはどんどん悪くなる現実を前にしながら何も行動を起こすことができなかった
But things have been steadily getting worse. And your dad has been unable to do anything about it.
勇気がなかったんだ
I didn't have the courage.
おばあちゃんのことはお父さんの責任でもあるんだよ
What happens to grandma is also dad's responsibility.
お父さんがしっかりしていなかったからあんなことに
Because dad couldn't stand for him. So all of this.
Dad got off speaking there and turned his eyes downward to apologize.
お父さん。
Dad.
Dad was suffering from guilt all this time, believing he should care about his family more than anyone, but being unable to do anything for us. Dad always blamed himself for being cowardly. Knowing these feelings about Dad, I think I feel a little sorry for him.
おばあちゃんの遺体を分かりやすい場所に置いたのはお父さんの独断だ
Putting grandma's body in an easy to find location was dad's decision.
それにお母さんにはちゃんと今から説明して分かってもらう
And I can explain it to mom now so she'll understand properly.
今度こそ勇気を出してお父さんが家族を守る番なんだ
It's time to be courageous. Dad is the #1 protector of this family.
自分の背中を押してもらうためにわざと見つかる場所に置いたんだよ
I was the one who put the body in an easy to find location. And I did it on purpose.
You!
大丈夫だよ夏美
It's alright, Natsumi.
これからはもう大丈夫
From now on, it'll be alright.
お父さんは逃げたりしないから
Dad, he's not gonna run away from all this.
While crying, I stuffed my face into Dad's chest. This was Dad, after all. Kind and strong, he cared about the family from the bottom of his heart.
ハルコ分かってくれるよな
Haruko, do you understand?
私は自首して罪を償ってくる
do you? I'll do this to atone for my sins.
もちろんお前たちは知らぬ存ぜぬで通せばいい。
Of course, if you'll allow me to.
そうして私が罪を償って帰ってきたら、また家族みんなで仲良く幸せに暮らそう。
Dude, you're gonna be going to jail for years, if not decades! Oh, God. As soon as my sins are repaid, I'll come home again. We can live happily as a family. Dad turned to Mom and offered her a hopeful gaze. Looking at that, Mom's face began to open up for a moment. However,
もうおしまいね。
it's already done. Like that, she spat out those words.
お母さん。
Mom!
春子、
Haruko,
このままでは絶対に私たちは幸せになんかなりゃしないんだ。
with things how they are, there is absolutely no way we will be happy.
分かってくれ。
Please understand.
人には言えないような、両親に反するような後ろめたい秘密を隠し持ったままでは、人は絶対に幸せにはなれないんだよ。
When people carry a secret like this in the back of their conscience, they absolutely definitely cannot be happy.
なあ、夏美もそう思うだろ。
When people carry a secret like this in the back of their conscience, they definitely, absolutely cannot be happy. Wouldn't you agree, Natsumi?
I finally looked back at Dad, but I didn't know how to answer. I understood that Dad was speaking the truth. But Dad, is it really okay to say that? Right now, Mom was acting strange. No matter how you looked at it, it was abnormal. It may be useless to try persuading her. Could she really understand Dad's heartfelt words?
お父さん。
Dad!
I wanted to tell Dad as much. However, I couldn't bring myself to say it with Mom standing beside us. I wanted to communicate my feelings to Dad, and as I continued staring into his eyes,
夏美、大丈夫。
Natsumi, it's alright.
あとはお父さんに任せなさい。
After this, leave everything to Dad.
Dad's eyes seemed to convey an answer that he understood everything, that he gently smiled and laughed. I felt the warmth of his strong will and thought that I could rely on his courage. This is insane. This is pure insanity. This is 1,000,000,000% insanity. I just... Dad's eyes seemed to convey an answer that he understood everything. Then he gently smiled and laughed. I felt the warmth of his strong will and thought that I could rely on his courage.
お父さん。
Dad!
いいんだ、夏美。
It's alright, Natsumi.
After saying that, Dad slowly nodded. Hey, Dad. Can I really believe in you? Can I truly, honestly count on you?
大丈夫だよ、夏美。
It's okay, Natsumi.
あとはお父さんに任せなさい。
After this, leave everything to Dad.
お前と春子は元通り、いつも通りに生活すればそれで。
You and Naruko, live your lives as usual, like before.
Oh god. I am going to leave us on a mini cliffhanger here. Because I am afraid what that gua might be. Oh god, oh god. Yeah, just because of how long this chapter is, and I can see why it is, because what a bombshell chapter this is. Unbelievable! This is just unbelievable. Like everything's just gonna ramp up super quickly from now on. Oh my god. I'm trying to figure out how much we have left. Like, okay, so yeah. 2 more streams of Someutsushi. And then I think we're gonna get back to some Umineko. This is incredible, you guys. Oh my god. The turn this took! So until next time, I'll say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.